Welcome to Monday Night Raw live from Omaha, Nebraska, the CHI Health Center. We are just days away from Money in the Bank. Destinies will change. Dreams could be fulfilled. The Money in the Bank contract hangs above the ring, and we're going to find out exactly who Raw have selected to enter that match. Whose dreams will change, whose destinies will deviate forever. We find out tonight. Welcome, folks, and here comes our World Heavyweight Champion, Cope, Rated R Era. He has promised that he would talk about the invasion here tonight, or what the hell is going on with it. So let's have a listen in to what he has to say. And he's had a perm by the looks of things. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am here tonight to disclose two things. I've been sent out here by Adam Pearce to announce the honour to announce the 3 Money in the Bank contenders for the men and the women at Money in the Bank this weekend that he has chosen. As he is sick, he had a pizza last night. It did not go down well under the stomach. And basically I'm having to do this duty here tonight. But without further ado, the main question is, why did I ask Will Ospreay to join my alliance? Well, a lot of people are asking what the alliance is about. The Alliance is not an invasion. I need to make this clear. The Alliance is a bunch of guys that have been underappreciated and underused in professional wrestling, who have been signed exclusively to WWE under the new regime, and we seek equal opportunity. Henceforth, why I showed up and proved that I am better than Drew McIntyre when I beat him in his home country for the World Heavyweight Championship. This isn't about any promotion versus any promotion. This is about equal opportunities. And over on SmackDown and here on Raw, the Alliance just want equal opportunities. Anyways, now for the juicy meat, the main course. Why the hell are you here? The 3 Money in the Bank ladder competitors from the men's and the 3 for the women. So, representing Monday Night Raw in the Money in the Bank will be Seth freaking Rollins, Jacob Fatu, and, I better look over my shoulder. The original tribal chief returns at Money in the Bank. Roman Reigns will represent Raw. And on the women's side, I am very pleasantly surprised to announce that we have an Alliance member actually announced for Money in the Bank. So we will have not only Tiffany Stratton, who has proven herself to be a top woman on Monday Night Raw, and also Bayley, who has done the same, but we will now have none other than Saraya, or you guys might know her as Paige, in the Money in the Bank. So, without further ado, welcome to Monday Night Raw. I am your World Heavyweight Champion. You can call me a heel, you can call me a babyface, but I'm just happy to be in the middle of this ring here on Monday night in front of y'all. Enjoy the show, and I hope you all leave entertained. Well, Edge, laying down that the invasion is not actually an invasion. The Alliance is not invading. They're looking for equal opportunities. We've got a stat card for you here, ladies and gentlemen, so stay tuned. Well, here, folks, we have a number 1 contenders match. The winners of this match will challenge the WWE World Tag Team Champions Fraxium. Money in the Bank, and coming together are the Lucha Brothers, Penta, Cero Mierdo, and Rey Fenix, who will take on DIY for an opportunity to face Fraxium for the WWE Raw World Tag Team Championships. And of course, Adam Pearce did mention that there will be a change. I can now officially announce, as if you haven't seen, which you won't have seen because it's yeah, whatever. Adam Pearce announcing on Twitter that the WWE Women's Tag Team division will be no more. And also announcing the releases of 15 superstars, which is crazy, man. So, we're moving forward in a new era with Alliance members and WWE together in harmony. Well, we hope. And here are two of the biggest signings of WWE in 2025. Rey Fénix, Penta, as they take on DIY. Of course, DIY coming up from NXT. He has mentioned spicing up the tag team division. And exactly how he'll do that is very interesting. I can freshly announce some of the acquisitions of the tag team division for Monday Night Raw. So we believe that Raw have signed the Lucha Brothers, Fraxium, and also a few more. We also have the Bellas, who they added, Glamour Girls, who he's announced. For them, WWE Women's Tag Team Championships are no more. Which is quite sad, really, but we'll make a move. And he officially announced that he won't be signing any more tag teams outside Fraxium, DIY, the Lucha Bros, and Street Profits. But every unique individual superstar is able to create their own team. So we'll see throughout the year exactly who will line up together and who will go for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Right now, we got the Lucha Brothers versus Penta. So here we go, folks. Penta and Rey Fénix versus DIY. The winners will go to Money in the Bank. What do you guys think about the Money in the Bank announcement? The competitors, Roman Reigns been selected. He's, of course, under contract by Raw. We haven't seen him since he lost that Bloodline Rules match to Jey Uso, who is now the SmackDown Tag Team Champion. And, of course, on SmackDown, we're going to find out exactly what's going on with their tag team division, who on earth they've selected to face off at Money in the Bank. Right now, talking about Bloodlines, we have Johnny Gargano busted open in the ring. Good start from Penta here. Going to tag in Rey Fénix. Of course, DIY were a member of NXT. Now Rey Fénix going to go after Johnny Gargano with a springboard and hits Gargano. Penta on the edge of the ring now. And Rey needs to return to the ring. As you can see in the bottom of your screen here, folks, Rey Fénix bringing the fight to Tommaso Ciampa. And Johnny Gargano's maybe noticed he's going to go help his brother in arms. And big clubbing clothesline from Gargano. DIY, of course, qualified for an opportunity at NXT Championship, Tag Team Championship once. That's exactly why they're in this match. That's why they've got this opportunity. Of course, Penta and Rey Fénix been ever impressive. And a nice clothesline then for Gargano. What the hell is Ciampa doing? Get the hell out of the ring. Pinfall attempt here from Gargano. And a kick out there from Fénix. And now Irish whip into the corner. We're going to see some double team work here. Maybe not double team. Oh, it is double team. Ciampa's in the ring. Nice drop kick there. And going for the tag. And no, says Ciampa. And he's practicing his bumping by the looks of things. Another tag team move from DIY here. Rey Fénix in humongous trouble. Elbow drop there. And he's going to go for the tag and Gargano. And Ciampa punching Penta, but Penta reversed it. Gargano back in the ring. And he's going to celebrate the work of DIY. He must be so proud. Oh, and attacking Fénix with a... attacking Penta with a cheap shot. Now Fénix is going to go for something here. Oh, and a nice move there with the RKO style. Potentially be looking for a baseball slide, but misses super kick there. Can he tag in Penta? Fénix took some abuse. Are we going to see... Oh, he's going to go take him over. And in comes Penta. Lucha Brothers, of course, so synonymous in AEW with Tag Team Championship gold. And oh, look at that. Look at that from Fénix. Pinfall attempt from Penta off the use of that double team move. And a kick out from Gargano. Now Penta going to continue to go work DDT. And he's loving this crowd, is Penta. Look at him. I'm going to tag in Rey Fénix again. Some interesting work. Fénix to the corner. Takes Gargano to the top rope. Oh, my word. Spanish fly from the top rope and a pinfall attempt from Rey Fénix. A kick out of 1 there. Penta going to come back into the ring. What the hell can Penta offer? Kicks, punches. Gargano with a reversal. And now it's Gargano's time. What can Johnny do? Johnny wrestling into the corner. Needs to bring Tommaso Ciampa back in. He's going to do that. A nice double team here from DIY. Commercial break. Penta was sent to the outside. Oh my word. Knee drop. I don't know if he got it all. Ciampa with a knee drop from hell. Now he's got to bring Penta back in the ring. And he's going to do just that. And surely Ciampa senses the end here for a punch and a spinning forearm from Tommaso Ciampa, one half of DIY. Kick to the gut and now a neck breaker to follow it up. It's good work this from DIY. The hell is Gargano doing? Can't capitalise. And Fénix with the kick to the face. Going to go for the pinfall here. One half of the Lucha Brothers to secure a number 1 contender spot and doesn't get it. Okay. Has to be wondering what on earth he needs to do. And that might do it. And Rey Fénix is sensing the end. And Penta's in the ring to help him. And driver from Fénix. Could that be enough? Ciampa's in the ring, but he's not there quick enough. And the Lucha Brothers pick up the victory and will face Fraxium at Money in the Bank. And, what? Well, they celebrate in very, very particular style. But what a great match to open Monday Night Raw, folks. Plenty more action coming for you here tonight. But that was just a taster of what's to come at Money in the Bank. The Lucha Brothers doing a rather interesting celebration will go to Money in the Bank. Hear from him, Carmelo Hayes. He was very unhappy about Bron Breakker last week. Let's hear what Carmelo has to say to the WWE Universe right here, right now. Break everyone. Someone else a Bron Breakker sign in the front row. Everybody knows that I am him. I have proven it time and time again. I have beat your heroes like Penta and Seth freaking Rollins. And all I'm asking for, Bron, is one opportunity at that Intercontinental. Sorry, I forgot I was on SmackDown for a minute. That Intercontinental Championship at Money in the Bank. Oh, I don't think Bron's the type to turn down a challenge. And Bron is here. Bron is here, and he looks mega. Carmelo, I must say, however you won them 2 matches against Seth freaking Rollins and Penta, whether I agree or disagree, one thing I certainly agree with you on. One thing that I agree with you on is that you do deserve an opportunity. And if we have any dogs in this house, who else agrees that at Money in the Bank I should dish out that punishment? Oh, that easy? Oh my god, and Carmelo attacks Breakker with the goddamn microphone. Somebody stop the damn match. And Breakker fights back. And what on earth is going on here? And they're going to break out in a brawl. And Breakker's going to show Carmelo exactly what it means to piss him off. And a European uppercut. And Breakker's head is full of steam. Carmelo going for the cheap shot. Breakker into the corner. Melo then telegraphs that. And he needs to be smarter. So it looks like at Money in the Bank, Bron Breakker and Carmelo Hayes for the Intercontinental Championship. Well, we are carrying on, folks, here tonight as we have an interesting match for you here. Of course, Mina Shirakawa confronting Liv Morgan for an opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship. Adam Pearce has authorized that for the Raw after Money in the Bank. And Mina has found her old tag team partner from Stardom, Mariah May, who is going to help her on this journey to beating Liv Morgan. Of course, Liv Morgan going for help from her a long-time friend and former enemy, Raquel Rodriguez. Can the Alliance girls get the victory as Mariah May is about to make her way to the ring. Of course, Mariah May was so impressive when she was over on SmackDown. She's now on Monday Night Raw. She's here to prove herself. Can she keep her nerve and help Mina Sharakawa gain the advantage after going in to after Money in the Bank? Of course, Mariah will have her own aspirations, but it's always good to get a pinfall victory over the champ. And that will set some precedent here on Monday Night Raw, as here comes the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Liv Morgan, defeating Lyra Valkyria for that belt. Clash at the Castle, excuse me. Lyra will be in action tonight against the WWE Women's World Heavyweight Champion, Rhea Ripley, in a non-title affair. She gets her opportunity, but here comes Liv. Watch me. And she's so proud of herself, attacking Lyra in a parking lot, forcing her way into the match. Even though she didn't really have opportunities, Liv Morgan is here to prove a point. And our former NXT Women's Champion, I wonder if she still has that belt on her. They've been told, basically, if they've been to NXT and they won a title, they can keep the belt. No, she's left it at home today, but here comes Raquel Rodriguez. Of course, here to help her best friend Liv. Actually said that Liv is her best friend on Raw Talk when she found out she was signing with Raw. Of course, Liv had a huge pull in Adam Pearce drafting Raquel Rodriguez. So she'll want to repay the favour, I assume. But we're about to get underway. It's champion versus challenger. And they're best friends. Now Mina going to start fast drop kick. Of course, Mina Sharakawa is the greatest women's champion we have ever had on any universe mode. Don't forget that. So when she goes one-on-one with Liv Morgan's not only got to defend her title, she's got to beat an undefeated woman who was the longest reigning champion in the history of my universe mode. So it's a pretty, when you put it like that, it's a pretty big statement. And look at Mina, she's loving this Raw crowd, of course, making a Raw debut. Was formerly on AEW. AEW has now been liquidized and turned into a casino company, I guess, in my universe mode. The superstars of AEW have made their way to WWE, and Mina started off well. Of course, told Liv Morgan last week that she can beat her in any type of match, in any place, any time. Now Mariah's tagged in, who, of course, is from Great Britain. Such an amazing talent. And looks to be signing for WWE in real life. Nice clothesline from Mariah May. She looks to gain the upper advantage. And Mariah's just celebrating while Liv crawls to Raquel Rodriguez. And Mariah may have bit off more than she could chew by taunting Liv. And Raquel's going to get an opportunity here. Now Mariah's on a comeback drop kick. And Mina's in the commercial break. Mina got took out off the side of the apron, which does not help. And reversal here from Raquel. And Mariah's busted open. What the hell's Mina doing? She hands a steel chair. And Mina Sharakawa is going to protect her best friend. As she should. And Raquel and Mariah doesn't look good outside of the ring and into the steps. Goes Raquel. And of course, you see there. Look at Liv opting to not get involved. The steel chair is in the ring. Mariah May bleeding like a government mule. Could we get Mina Sharakawa, and that might buy her some time. Tags in the women's champ, the former AEW women's champ, the longest reigning champion in universe mode history. Oh my word, a nice leg drag there from Mina Sharakawa. And yanks the leg of Raquel. She's faced all comers. A little bit of Latino heat there. And now she looks at Liv. And a cheap shot to Liv now. Revenge is best served. And a roll-up pin here from Mina Sharakawa. Could it get the job done? I don't think he'll put away. Mina might have bit off more than she could chew there, trying to lift off Raquel, who nearly takes her head off. Liv Morgan quite happy to just watch Raquel decimate Mina Sharakawa. Oh, my word. What the hell? Oh, throw to the outside. And tags in Liv Morgan, who will probably continue to inflict punishment on the former AEW Women's World Champion. Both women in sync there. Oh, and a cheap shot from Liv. How fast do you have to be? Mina in big trouble. And a kick. Liv cannot believe it. That is no ordinary woman you're in the ring with, Liv. I'm just going to tell you that. And now she taunts. Crazy. Oh, and eats it. That could be all that they wrote. Mina with the knees. They are deadly, by the way, the knees. And now, Liv is in big trouble. I think she's concussed from that goddamn finisher. And Mina drives her into the mat. The former AEW Women's World Champion is about to stay under... How Liv Morgan is still fighting back. She's going to tag in Raquel Rodriguez. Mariah May has been tagged in the meantime. He's looking to get some offense of her own. She has to face Raquel and manages to get away from it. Do not forget how good Mariah May is. Mariah brings Raquel back to her feet. Raquel's in trouble now. Mariah, oh, this knee is deadly and she might be knocked out. She might be knocked out. Liv Morgan's going to come and break up the pin. And why are Mina and Mariah not helping each other? Oh, we're going to see it. Mayday. Mayday. And that's going to do it, folks. Raquel in serious trouble. Liv banned from entering the ring and the glamour. Pick up the victory. And Mariah pinning Raquel Rodriguez. Wow, what a tag team match, folks. And we got the same celebration we had last match. Of course we do. But that was an epic match. We've got a couple more matches tonight. We've got Jacob Fatu versus Will Ospreay. That's going to be absolutely amazing. We've also got our main event. Rhea Ripley takes on former WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion Lyra. Will Ospreay is officially branded the best wrestler in the world. Aside from that, he's facing a man that beat Seth freaking Rollins at Clash at the Castle in this man, Jacob the Samoan Werewolf Fatu. If you don't know about Jacob Fatu, you've been living under a rock. This guy will run through brick walls to end careers. And tonight, he's vowed to end the career of Will Ospreay. Of course, Ospreay given the opportunity by World Champion Cope, or Edge, we're going to call him Edge for the purpose of this. I know his name tag says Cope. I will update that. Given the opportunity to join the Alliance. When asked, Ospreay said, no, I'm my own person. I don't want to join any faction or any sort of alliance or WWE, Team WWE. I'm going on my own. I'm going to become World Champion. And that is Ospreay's ambition. And right here tonight, he's got a Samoan werewolf at the gates of hell. What on earth does this mean for Will Ospreay? So, speed doesn't mean anything to Jacob Fatu. He's as fast as a cruiserweight. And look at Ospreay starting the match off fast. And a clothesline. I'm going to try take down and take out the Samoan werewolf. Ospreay, of course, winning that match against AJ Styles. 2 out of 3 falls at Clash at the Castle to prove that he's the best wrestler in the world. And now he's going to try to prove to Jacob Fatu exactly why that is the case. Oh, dear. Maybe underestimated Jacob Fatu. Samoan drop already on Will Ospreay. That could be enough. Where the hell did that come from? And Ospreay gets kick out 1. Still a long way to go in this. Uses that somersault and now misses. That's the problem with Fatu. He could just do anything out of anywhere. He's as athletic as they come, and Ospreay is also as athletic. And look at the back and forth here, folks. Spear by Jacob and another spear to Ospreay. And what the hell is Jacob thinking here? Oh, my word. Oh, knee to the face. Down goes Ospreay. And look at Jacob just with the onslaught. Completely different opponent to AJ Styles. Hook of the leg and a kick. Fatu is decimating Will Ospreay here. He's just he's busting him open. He's just dissecting and taking apart the aerial assassin and a super kick for good measure. And of course, Ospreay might be thinking, maybe I should have joined the Alliance. Maybe I don't want to be on my own. In situations like this, miss with a headbutt, and now Ospreay's got a chance with that big kick. And Ospreay's bleeding. And he just can't seem to keep Fatu down, which is the weirdest part. Oh, and another uppercut from Fatu, who is feeling it tonight. Ospreay could be in huge trouble as he's in that corner. Big splash. And now he's thrown Ospreay nearly over the ropes. And Fatu, I love you, Solo. I fight back. The kick. Now he has Oh, my word. Jacob thrown to the outside. Ospreay's going to get some momentum here off the ropes and probably sling himself over the top. Will he connect, though? It's so risky, and does. And Ospreay now, and Jacob just sits up and clotheslines the head off of Will Ospreay. And this is awesome. I don't know what to say to you. Jacob Fatu's a man on a mission. And Will Ospreay's a man in trouble. Because Jacob's going to sense... Oh, dear me. Jacob's sensing the end. And Ospreay manages to get out the way. Only just. And a Hurricanrana to Fatu. And he's going to get back in the ring. He's going to need to. Does not want to fight a Samoan werewolf in the wild. And Ospreay building some momentum now off the crowd. And Fatu is stalking him. And a nice move there. And went for another kick. And what the hell's Fatu doing? Oh, crossbody. Hook of the leg here. One pinfall attempt. And still Ospreay kicks out one. What the hell does Jacob Fatu have to do to put away this man? We've seen him put on classic after classic after classic, Will Ospreay. And he could be about to succumb to the Samoan werewolf again with another Samoan drop. And this is dangerous. Ospreay needs to get out of this. And he does. Hidden blade attempted and missed. Oh my word. Oh no. Jacob on the middle rope. Never spells good danger. The headbutt. I'm going to go for a pinfall here on Will Ospreay. Hook of the leg. 2 count and a kick out. Stalking his prey. Stalking his prey. But Ospreay misses it. He misses Ospreay. Who will surely now the kick. A clothesline to follow it up. And has Ospreay got enough? He's sensing the end. He's feeling the end and he's enjoying the crowd. But he doesn't realise that there's a Samoan werewolf on the loose. Who is then again so quick. And Ospreay is going to have to try something new here. Because he cannot take him down. Against the ropes. Knee to the face. And a roll-up pin. Nope. Oh, and Fatu reverses it. And my word, man. What is Jacob Fatu made out of? And bounced off the rope goes Ospreay. And now it could be all that she wrote. As Jacob Fatu telling Ospreay to get up. And what on earth is... And he went for the crossbody. And now he's in trouble. A super kick. Ospreay building some space. And now he's telling him the hidden blade is going to be revealed. And he hits Fatu with the hidden blade. And could that be enough to put away the Samoan werewolf? What a match, folks. And oh my word. Steaming forward. Ospreay going to fight back. Oh no. Styles Clash reversed from Fatu. And Ospreay's in trouble. Because Jacob's had enough. And he's crawling out the way. He does not want to receive that Samoan splash. Oh, and Fatu. Like a steam train. And this DDT that he put away Seth Rollins with is deadly. And it's time for Ospreay to go goodnight as Jacob hooks the leg. What a match, folks, by the way. And Jacob picks up the victory. A very hard-fought victory here. And what the hell's going on? The music's been cut. And Jacob's pointing to the... Oh, what? Adam Page? Oh, my word. Adam Page attacks Jacob Fatu from behind. But why? Is Ospreay part of the alliance? And Hangman Adam Page is on Monday Night Raw. Time for our main event of the evening. And finally, the champs decided to fight. No, I'm joking. Rhea's here tonight to put on a show. She's in the main event, taking on former Intercontinental Champion Lyra Valkyria as she prepares to find out exactly if she needs to look over her shoulder. Will Tiffany, will Saraya, or, let me think, Bailey win that Money in the Bank contract? If they do, Rhea will have to look over her head. But tonight, she's got Lyra Valkyria to focus on in one-on-one action. It should be a good match. I mean, the matches we've seen tonight are nothing short of spectacular. It's been such an amazing episode. One of the best Raws we've had, this. And it's all because I wrote it. I'm back in charge. I'm back at the helm. and it's been amazing. You got Money in the Bank coming up after SmackDown, the Go Home SmackDown. That's going to be exciting. I can't wait to see who will be our very first Money in the Bank holders. But here comes Lyra. Woo! 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 It's not a police siren. But of course, Lyra losing that championship to Liv Morgan. Looks like Adam Pearce has given her a bit of a promotion here. Looks like she's in the world title scene, which is always nice. I mean, if you get a promotion at work, that's always a good thing. Seems to have left Liv alone. I mean, you don't want to be beefing with Liv, to be fair. She's too schemy. But she's going to have to beat a very, very, very ready to impress Rhea Ripley, who, of course, did win the Elimination Chamber to earn that championship, and a big boot straight away from Rhea. Lyra's quickly learning what it's like to be in the main event scene, as Rhea's going to take her apart. And Mami is on top, but look at Lyra. Lyra straight back to her feet, and Rhea could be in trouble here. Backbreaker from Lyra. Mami is back on top here with clubbing blows. The one thing about Rhea Ripley you've got to know is that she is pretty unstoppable. But I want to give a mention to Lyra Valkyria, how good she can be. And you can see here, reversal here to Rhea Ripley. And she's going to throw... What is she doing to... Oh, a knee to the face. Lyra building a little bit of momentum. Rhea on the ropes, and a leg drop takes Rhea to the outside. Rhea in trouble. Lyra building up a head of steam, but Rhea... Oh, and a crossbody to follow up. Fair play, Lyra. She's come game, and now Rhea with the stomp. And Rhea's going to go to work now. This is where Rhea gets mad. And look at the barrier. It's absolutely smashed to pieces. And she's going to throw her into it again. Banging her off that barricade. Now Liv going to take it back in the... Rhea going to take it back in the... Now, some way we're in a position where Rhea is still on top. And Lyra has not got any momentum as Rhea just slams her to the floor. What on earth has Rhea got planned for Lyra Valkyria here? I'm sure we're going to see a great match, and a splash to the former Intercontinental Champion. Hook of the leg on Lyra Valkyria. And a 1 count. Lyra gets out of it. Thank goodness for Lyra Valkyria. This is not an easy opponent for Rhea, by the way. I do want to emphasize that. And a German suplex. She's making it look easy. Mami is on top. And look at her taunting Lyra. And Lyra moves out of the way. And that's why you don't taunt her. She's a former champion DDT from Lyra. Now Lyra looking to build a head of steam. Going to the top rope. Can she bring Mami back down to earth? And a leg drop connects. And Lyra now about to celebrate her work. Look at how happy she is. Mami could be in trouble. Ducks under the punch. And a soup and a kick there from Lyra Valkyria. Needs some more offense from Lyra, to be fair. She's going to hit Rhea with a German. Rhea quickly reverses it. Lyra's going to fight back. And another kick. Might have knocked Rhea Ripley out. And Rhea with a huge headbutt there. Nearly knocking Lyra Valkyria into next week. And she's in big trouble. Lyra avoids, and a big boot from Mami. Oh dear. Nightwing? Nightwing on Rhea? Oh my word, Rhea's in big trouble. Rhea's in huge trouble. And kicks out. Was that a 1 count from the finisher? Oh my word, Lyra has to be wondering what on earth she has to do to put away Mami. She's telling Mami to get up. Rhea's going to get to her feet. And drop kick. Rhea sensed it, smelt it. And now she's going to land the Riptide. Ripley. Pinfall on Lyra. Could it be enough? And it is. Good effort from Lyra Valkyria, by the way. Can we get a round of applause for Lyra Valkyria for putting on... What the hell? Tiffany, who is a member of the Money in the Bank ladder match, has come face to face with Rhea Ripley, who holds the title above her. Will Tiffany become Tiffy in the Bank?